The worst teachers of all time. At one high school, there was a student that would sometimes fall asleep during class. Well, one day this teacher had enough. She wanted to embarrass him and teach him a lesson. Kyle, wake up. What? I have had enough with you sleeping in my class. Come to the front of the classroom and explain to everyone why you're always sleeping. Miss, please, I'm sorry. Now. He gets up out of his desk and walks to the front of the classroom. When he began talking, he starts to cry a little bit. This is what he said. I hate you for making me do this. You want to know why I've been sleeping? Because my family's been having a really hard time, okay? I had to pick up 2 jobs to help them pay the bills. We almost lost our house last year. I'm just trying to help my family. Screw you. Her plan backfired, and from that day on, she became the most hated teacher at that school. Black markets kids ran in their schools. When this kid was in high school, he ran a whole server network and put it on a USB drive. And whenever you plugged the USB into a school computer, it auto-deleted all the school blocks. So you can go to any website you want. The USB also auto-downloaded Minecraft and Roblox to the computers. He was making bank, big bank, until he was expelled. Another kid at his school wanted to keep this going, so he made about 800 copies of the USBs. But the original kid shut down the server, so he asked him if he could buy the server from him, and he said sure. This guy continued the business going, selling the USBs for $50 each, and he included some software updates. Nice. My name is Mike, and today's my first day at a new school. Oh, I forgot to mention I'm a bully, and I plan to be the biggest bully here. Are you a bully? Yeah, are you? Yeah, today's my first day. I'm Mike. Hey, I'm Chad. Nice to meet you, man. So, who's easy pickings around here? I love to bully that guy. How about that dude? That's Kyle. I wouldn't bully him if I were you. It's not worth it. Yeah, right, it's always worth it. I'm gonna bully him right now. Hey, loser. Who are you? I'm Mike. I'm the new bully here, and I'm gonna make your life a living hell. Oh, really? Just like how you make your parents' life a living hell? Oh, I'm sorry, should I say parent? I'm sure your mom doesn't even know who your dad is. Wait, what? You donkey-looking, big head hat-wearing fool. I bet you eat cereal with water because your dad never came home with the milk. You suck, man. Well, you suck more. For less. I told you, bro. This kid's got a 3-inch scar going down his face. I've had it my whole life. Well, one day in October, they had a substitute teacher in this one class, and she walks in. She scans the room, points to him, and says, "Take that makeup off now. It's not even Halloween yet." He's like, "Wait, what?" He's trying to register what she just said to him. Well, he just ignores it. But a minute later, he sees this substitute teacher charging. You know what? The sub has a tissue in her hand, and then she does this. Wipe this off your face. She's scrubbing this kid's face, trying to get this makeup off, when in reality it's a scar he's had for years. He's like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Wiping this makeup off." But the class is like, "Man, that's Kyle's real scar. He's had it for years." The kid then runs out of the classroom, gets the principal, tells him what happened, and the principal fires the substitute on the spot. And yeah, that's a good thing. Is that Miss Carter's voice? Oh my god, her mic is still on. One time, this teacher left the room to take a quick phone call, but she forgot that her microphone was on, and the entire class heard everything. So this teacher had one of those little mics that would clip to your shirt and connect to some speakers in the classroom because her voice was naturally very quiet. She gets a phone call, so she steps out into the hallway. She shuts the door behind her, and then suddenly, "No, because I'm not doing this again, Brian." It blasts through the classroom like an announcement. Everyone just goes dead silent. "You said you were gonna handle the wedding invites, and now I'm the bad guy?" She was pacing the hallway, full on arguing with this Brian guy, but the room could hear every single word through the speakers. "I don't care if your mom doesn't like it, she's not the one getting married, Brian." Someone in the back whispered, "Brian is so done for, man." The teacher then walks back in, and the class is just sitting there silently staring at the speakers. Did you guys hear all that? Yeah. Oh, okay. She turned bright red, turned off her mic, and went back to teaching like nothing happened. And here's the part that I'm sure some of you are wondering. The engagement was called off a couple months later. When this kid was in elementary school, he was walking around his classroom when he tripped and hit his head on a table. He got up and he started crying because his ear hurt really bad. It hurts. It's so bad. Oh, settle down, let me see it. It's only a scratch. Go to your seat and finish your work. Come on. Except it wasn't only a scratch. When this kid fell, he ripped his entire ear in half. Like his ear was totally torn apart. He eventually went to the hospital and got tons of stitches, and to this day, he has a scar where it happened, and he has never forgiven that teacher. This one family had an annoying rule. Every night before bed, all the kids had to turn in their devices. Phone, iPad, Nintendo Switch, everything went into a basket in the parents' room before 9 p.m. Hand it over. I'm in the middle of a game, and it's only 8:30. Too bad. Basket now. I hate you. What did you say to me? And these parents took this way too seriously. If their kids were having a sleepover, they still had to do it, and so did their friends. So imagine being at your friend's house for a sleepover, when suddenly, okay boys, it's 9 p.m. Give me your phones, give me the video games, no more devices. Wait, what? I'm not even your kid. House rules. And even after you would turn these in, they would do a bed check sometime between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. where they would go into your room and see if they could catch you still using a device. I understand not having devices too late, but this is a little overboard. What do you think? This family had no air conditioning and they owned one fan. There were 3 kids, 4 bedrooms, parents, and 1 for each kid. And every night, the fan would rotate rooms. Monday it was in one room, Tuesday the next room, Thursday the next room, and so on. After it rotated through all rooms, it would start over. And this was not negotiable. These are the rules, kids. Now imagine it's 100 degrees outside. You finally crawl into bed and then you remember, oh crap, it's not my night for the fan. You would lay there, sweating, listening to the fan going in your siblings' room. Sure, they complained, but they all dealt with it because that's just the way things were. It's another story. The family couldn't afford another fan, so they all just dealt with it. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yo, what is that? Oh, that just happens sometimes. Don't worry about it. Okay. This kid's standing in the lunch line. Bored, hungry, then he sees it. Something's moving by the nachos. It's tiny, it's hard to see, but something is definitely moving by the nachos. He squints and looks a little closer. Tiny legs, tiny wings, bugs everywhere. But it's just right at the cracks. Like he noticed it, but other people might not have. He pulls out his phone and zooms in. Oh, it's worse than he thought. The next station, the pizza station, same thing. He's zooming in the cracks and there's just bugs crawling around everywhere. He shows the lunch lady. Ma'am, we got a situation here. Oh, that's just the way it is sometimes. Excuse me? He's like, I bet, and he goes to the principal's office. Shows the principal. He looks at the pictures, and the principal's acting kind of suspicious now as well. Oh, thanks for letting me know. You can delete those pictures now. We're gonna take care of this. Kid's like, you sure, man? Yeah, it's handled. Appreciate it. Go back to class. Delete them. We're good. Kid nods and he walks out, but he did not delete those pictures at all. That night, he posts the pictures online and he tags the school and the health department. By 7 a.m. the next morning, parents are blowing up the school's phones, emails flying, screenshots posted everywhere. It's a mess. At lunch, the cafeteria is like chained off. The health inspector's there. Full-blown investigation. Shortly after that, the principal gets on the loudspeaker. Effective immediately, lunch service is suspended until further notice. And once the health inspector got an even closer look, school had to be shut down for 4 days. Kid's a legend. And to this day, they still call that the Great Cafeteria Shutdown. This one middle school had a rule where if a phone goes off in class, everyone has to immediately stand up with their hands in the air. Okay, and that's why Hitler was a bad man. Okay? They did this so they could figure out who was on their phone. But this rule went even deeper. If someone refused to comply, Kyle, stand up. I see you trying to put your phone in your pocket. Stand up right now. No. If someone didn't comply, they would call 911. 911, yeah, this is the school. It's happening again. A police officer would then come, take the student that wasn't obeying rules, and bring them to the police station. That's messed up. This teacher is petty. In high school, this girl turned in a paper for her English class. She noticed that she got a 99%, which is pretty good, but she wanted to flip through to see where she lost some points. She noticed that her teacher had circled a word and put, "This is not a real word, -1 point." But the word was egomaniacal, which is definitely a real word. So she confronted her teacher. "Hi miss, I noticed I got points off of my paper for using the word egomaniacal. That's a real word." "No, Stacy, no, that is not a real word. word. Yes it is. I promise you it is. No, it's not. Are you calling me stupid? No, I'm just saying egomaniacal is a real word. Look it up. You know what? That's it. I'm giving you a detention for being insubordinate. To which she responded, how do you know the word insubordinate but not egomaniacal? Maybe you are stupid. And because she said that, she got another detention. This school banned rubber bands. Not because they were dangerous though. Kids weren't shooting them, they weren't snapping them on people, they were just tying them together, rubber band to rubber band. Looped, twisted, stretched, everyone was trying to make the longest rubber band chain in the school. And kids were spending real money on packs of rubber bands. And this whole competition thing was so popular that the stores in the nearby area were out of rubber bands for like a week and a half. Some chains were getting so long that they were wrapping them around desks. One kid's measured from the front of the school door all the way to the back of the cafeteria. Teachers were getting annoyed because there were these long rubber bands everywhere. They were around door handles, bathroom stalls. One kid's chain was over 200 feet long. And just like other schools I talk about, these had to be banned. They confiscated all the rubber bands and they threw them out in the dumpster behind the school. But one kid found all these rubber bands, a giant pile. And at his house, he had a project. He started making a huge rubber band ball, and that was kinda awesome.